Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be sat down filming again. I have not filmed in absolutely ages, like a sit down video. I have been super busy. As some of you may know if you follow me on social media, I have been away in Guatemala for a university field trip slash course. Like I actually did it as one of my modules for third year a little bit early, so I had the best time of my life. Most of the vlogs should be on my vlog channel when you see this, or quite a bit of it, so hopefully you like enjoy them and go over and see them. I'll leave them all down below if you do want to know what I got up to. I do forensic science at uni if you're new, so we did a lot of things that were forensic related. We went and did a DNA lab workshop, we visited landslide disaster sites, mass graves. We spoke to widows who lost their loved ones during the civil war in Guatemala, and we did just lots of interesting and fun things. I had the best time. It was like the experience of a lifetime, and I just can't wait for you all to see my journey and experiences there. So make sure you go check out my vlog channel. But today I thought I would sit, do a little get ready with me, like old times, and sort of like catch you up on my life. I've had some questions that people have been asking me about my trips, bits and pieces to do with uni and just lots of stuff. So I thought I'd do a good old get ready with me and chat to you about my life and stuff. I'm not doing a really intense one. I've been quite enjoying doing minimal makeup or no makeup recently, so it should be a nice little snappy video and hopefully your questions are answered. So yeah. Oh, also I'm on a new camera. This is so exciting. I got the Canon G7X Mark II. It came today. I feel like a proper YouTuber. It's like the vlogging camera. I bought myself a little tripod and I'm good to go. I feel so happy. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight in with my makeup and answering your guys' questions. Right, I think the first thing I want to do is try out this new product that came whilst I've been away. So Pixie sent over this incredible, look, I'll show you, this incredible little tub of goodies from their new vitamin C range, and it's all about skin brightening, and that's what I live for during summer. So I was so thrilled to pick up this parcel from Lincoln, and this is the vitamin C brightening moisturizer lotion. So I'm going to start off with this. I'm going to give it a go. Oh, I love the new camera. I hope that you can tell the quality is a lot different because I had to film on my phone when I was in Guatemala because my camera decided to break like just as soon as we got there, so the quality wasn't really up to it. But oh wow, it smells lovely. Oh, I also got henna as well. Absolutely love it. Living for it. So my skin, I feel like, is doing bits at the minute because I've had like nice healthy amount of sun on it. I've been keeping SPF on my face so that it doesn't burn and damage my skin. I just feel really like healthy like in my skin at the minute, and it's just a really good feeling, so really happy. I'm also going in because I'm a moisturizer freak. I have the driest skin ever, so I'm going to go in with the Kiko Milano Hydra Pro Glow moisturizer, which is my absolute favourite. I feel like I use this in every single get ready with me, but I don't think it's going to change anytime soon because this is my favourite ever, like daytime moisturizer and a glowy moisturizer that I always put underneath my foundation. I'm quite excited actually to do my makeup because I haven't done it like full on for a while because I've been enjoying the no makeup situation, but yeah, I do love doing my makeup every now and again for sure. So I'm going to go in with the Rimmel 25-hour lasting finish foundation. It's full coverage and I've got mine in the shade 103 True Ivory. I reached out to this just because I didn't have the money to get like my usual NARS Sheer Glow foundation or any expensive one, so I was like, right, I'm just going to give this a go again because I used to use this a lot, or like the old formula a lot, so I gave it a go and I'm in love with it. Right, sorry about that. I had a bit of a malfunction with the camera. I had forgotten to charge it up, so I just blended in my foundation. I just used that Rimmel one, just blended it in with my beauty blender. It's given like the perfect coverage. I look really pale on here, so wonderful. But yeah, just popped all of that on, and now I'm going to go in with some concealer. So I'm just going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer. This is absolutely amazing for coverage. So I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to answer some questions now as we go along. How are you feeling about third year and anything to do with what you're doing for preparation? Preparation, I am not entirely sure. Like, I'm currently in the middle of sorting out what I'm doing for my reflective journal. With the Guatemala vlogs, you might have seen that I have to write a reflective journal about my experience in Guatemala and things that it made me think about, to do with lots of stuff that we saw and did. And I'm currently sorting that out for third year because it's actually one of my third year modules. So yeah, that's something that I am doing in prep for third year, but it's something that I have to do, so I guess it's not something out of my way, if you know what I mean. So I think, well, me and Megan went up to Lincoln yesterday, which you might have seen on my vlog channel. I have vlogged it, but I don't think it'll actually be up by the time you see this. But yeah, I vlogged us going to Lincoln. Basically, I kept having nightmares that someone had broken into our house, so we went and checked to see if everything was okay, and it was, and there was shit tons of leaflets. We had stuff from the NHS charging us for stuff that we didn't actually owe them. We had the city council saying that we shouldn't have our bins left on the street, and just lots of shit. Oh, and then me and Meg started like decluttering our rooms, like specifically my room. I just started like tearing stuff off the walls because I want to just have a complete change for third year. I just feel like it'll cleanse my mind and soul. Like this point in my life, because I'm like just about to turn 21, I feel like from 17 to 21 almost, I feel like I've changed so much as a person, and like everything keeps drastically changing. I feel like soon in my life I'll be like quite content and happy. I just need to sort of like, I've been waiting to find my niche and my style, I guess, and I feel like that's finally happening now that I'm getting a bit older. So I've decided to like I'm stripping my room at uni, so I guess the only prep that I'm actually doing is sorting my room out, which is probably not the biggest of priorities. I'm trying to chill out because me and Megan keep panicking, and Hattie I'm sure as well, about third year and like the implications of what's going to happen after we finish. Like, are we going to graduate? What am I going to do my dissertation about? Is it as stressful as everyone says it is? Like, I don't know. I'm just very like worked up about the whole situation, so I'm just going to wait until I actually enter third year before I start worrying about it, basically. Someone has said, what are you wearing to Summer in the City? And also Megan has also asked as a separate question, have you sorted out your outfits for Summer in the City? So I am actually basically going to be a basically walking Misguided sponsor at Summer in the City. Basically all my outfits are from Misguided. They're doing bits at the minute for all the summer stuff, so I decided to confide in them and purchase my outfits from there. I'm super excited for Summer in the City. If you didn't know, it's this weekend, Friday to Sunday. Friday's Creator Day. You can still come even if you're not a creator. Like Megan's still coming with me because I like Creator Day because it's so much more chilled and you get to do all of like the fun stuff without the massive crowds of just viewers. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just easier to skip the queue, isn't it, like on a Friday. So we're going to be doing that and going to lots of panels and stuff. It's basically just a YouTube convention where viewers get to meet their fans. There's also stands that you can participate in competitions, listen to people talk, just meet your favourite people and just have a really good weekend. So me and Megan are buzzing. We're going to go up a day early to London so we can go out and have some cool food and just sort of like get there. We're staying at Aiden's house because my boyfriend lives in London at the minute. It's just gonna be a really fun weekend. So yeah, I have sorted my Summer in the City outfits out, so if anything you see me wear that weekend, it's all Misguided. I'm sure I'll be tagging it on my Instagram a lot as well. And yeah, so let me know if you're coming to Summer in the City. I would love to meet some of you there. I met a couple of people last year. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Like, it's like one of my favourite times of the year, so this is my third Summer in the City and I'm buzzing. Oh, by the way, I'm using this contour shade from my NARS Stephen Klein palette. It's just Laguna though. So what has been your favourite holiday so far? So I've travelled a lot this year, as you might have seen. So I've been to Romania and I have also been to Guatemala, and then I'm going to Turkey next week with my boyfriend's family, and then I'm going to Bali for my 21st with my boyfriend. So this year has been a lot of travelling, and I think my favourite holiday of all time has to be either Guatemala for just the experiences that I had, because I would never ever get that without my lecturers, and then my favourite like chilled holiday definitely has to be Mexico with my boyfriend. We had the best 2 weeks ever. It was just after we finished our A-levels, so we literally just like went all out, went to an all-inclusive in Mexico, saved up loads for it, and just had the best summer ever. Like, so Mexico probably is my favourite destination I've ever been to, apart from Guatemala. So yeah, I'd highly recommend Mexico. If you ever find a deal or want to spend a little bit more on a holiday, Mexico will exceed all your expectations. It's honestly the best place ever. Right, I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm obviously using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I don't know why I do these get ready with me's as if I'm changing up my makeup. I'm such a like a creature of habit. I am a creature of habit. I always go back to stuff that I love, and I rarely change what I like. The same with food, the same with clothes. Like, I'll try something different, I'll go back to stuff that I always wear. So yeah, sorry that I don't change my makeup more, but I don't know, I find these videos sort of therapeutic, like watching people do their makeup and just chatting shit. So hopefully some other people enjoy it too. Rochelle has asked, where is your favourite place to shop? So if we're talking in store, I think my two favourite I've got three favourites because I can't choose. I'm so indecisive and I hate the pressure of just picking one. So I would 100% say that Topshop, Zara and Urban Outfitters are my favourite places to go shopping in store. Like, I have so much time for them. Like, when it comes to places like Primark and stuff, I get so overwhelmed, flustered and just a bit like, oh, get me out of here after a while. Whereas like Topshop, Urban Outfitters and Zara, I can spend hours in there. I just find their clothes so stunning and I just want them all, but I can't afford it. So yeah, I just find it super fun going out with friends, shopping in those places and getting all dressed in the changing rooms and stuff. I just love it. And the Topshop sale at the minute is amazing, so I'd highly recommend. Like, I've bought quite a few bits and pieces for my upcoming trips and stuff from the Topshop sale, so definitely recommend going in there if you have a similar like style to me, I guess. But in terms of online shopping, I always go for places like Missguided, PLT, Nasty Gal is doing absolute bits at the minute. They always are doing like 50% off deals at the minute, so I definitely recommend checking them out if you're up for a bargain, and also like clothes that are on trend because they are always killing it. I really like In The Style as well. It's a little bit more pricey, I feel, but the quality is definitely there. Like, it's a lot better than your like Missguided and PLT for sure, but you just pay a little bit extra, which I don't think is that bad when you get the quality with it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, In The Style's amazing. Like, I love Lorna Lux's collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, so they're my favourite shops. They don't really change too much, but yeah, they're sort of like my go-tos anyway. Like, most of my wardrobe is made up of those 6 shops. This question is, why did you start YouTube? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. So I started YouTube in one of my darkest time periods during sixth form. Sixth form was my idea of hell. Like, people were talking in Guatemala about like sixth form and stuff, and I literally had to leave the conversation because it makes me feel so uncomfortable talking about it. It was literally the worst time of my life and I don't like thinking back at it. Like, I left sixth form, no, I didn't leave sixth form early. I got study leave earlier, like by a month and a half before everyone else, because I physically couldn't go into school because my anxiety was that bad. I was being bullied for something that I didn't even do or say. And I just literally was living in hell. Like, if I was in school, I would drive home as soon as my lesson finished. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. It gave me the biggest fear ever. So yeah, I hated sixth form, and that is when I started my channel, which I think is so ironic because I was in the darkest time, but I managed to bring something good out of it, which is my YouTube channel. And it's honestly changed my life, like, not in a way where I'm like financially stable or in the same position as other YouTubers, because I'm a very small channel in comparison, but it has honestly changed my life from the little opportunities I've got to just being so much more confident in myself. Like, I'm just sitting here chatting to a camera, which I would find so weird when I first started out. So I think I started YouTube as like a little light in my life, and then it's just, I'm gonna cry in a minute. I'm in a really emotional state of mind recently. Yeah, I'm gonna cry if I carry on. But yeah, it was sort of my little light in a really dark place, and it's made me flourish, grow. I put all of my heart into my YouTube channel. I'm constantly editing, buying new equipment, even when I can't afford it. So yeah, I just love YouTube. It has given me the confidence and independence that nothing else has done in my life. So yeah, that's why I started my channel, I guess. Oh, someone's asked me, this is a good question, what is my Subway of choice? So if you're talking about Subway as in food, I don't know if is this just a UK thing? No, I saw Subways in Guatemala. And Romania actually. But yeah, Subway is like a sandwich place if you're in a part of the world that doesn't have Subway. It's just like a sandwich place and you just get to choose what you have in it. I always go for chicken breast, and then I have onions, peppers, lettuce, and I don't like any of the sauces. I find that they put so much sauce in it, so overwhelming, and even if I ask for like a little bit, they just put too much in. So that's probably my subway of choice. Sorry, it's a bit dead, but I am a really fussy eater, so sorry about that. The brows are done. I'm just going to move on to mascara. I'm actually just going to set my face first, I think, and then apply some highlighter. Just using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It's my holy grail product. Yeah, so I'm also using Benefit's Dandelion Twinkle for highlight. I just think it's absolutely stunning. Any advice on how to accept yourself? I compare myself a lot to other people. So I find that this can be a long journey or a short journey depending on like how strong you are, and obviously it doesn't matter if you're not strong enough and it takes you a little bit longer, but for me it took me years before I've decided to accept myself. Like this year has probably been the year of fully accepting who I am, and I think traveling has helped that. But obviously I know everyone can't go traveling. I've just managed to get like a really cool opportunity from uni, but I also think that just sort of like sitting and having reflective times with yourself, even if you're not a deep person, I just find that sitting down and thinking to myself, maybe writing out my thoughts, talking to someone who you confide in about how you're feeling can really like let out some emotion and some things that you've got trapped inside of you, and then you can start like working on your insecurities and starting to accept yourself a lot more. I think comparison is like the worst thing. I think social media is one of the biggest sort of demons in that sense, because that's where a lot of people compare themselves. But you've just got to remember really lightly, people take photos when they're feeling their best and they're most confident. I'm not going to take a photo where I've just eaten like a whole pizza standing in the mirror in a bikini, am I? Like, I'm going to take my photos when I feel most confident in myself. And I'm trying to execute that a lot more on my social media. Like, I've put photos before and after a meal just to show like the difference in my skin. Like, my stomach bloats so much if I eat any form of carbs, so I just want to show that on my Instagram more, because I don't want people to compare themselves to me, want to look like me, because everyone is stunning like in their own way. I know this is so cliche, but everyone is honestly incredible, and I think it's so important to embrace uniqueness. I used to hate this. I've got like this little weird birthmarky thing on my, let me come closer, let's get close and personal. I've got this like weird bumpy like scarry thing on my chest, I guess, like just under my neck, and I used to like pose with my hand like this because I don't want to cover it, and that's just stupid. Like, it's not going to change. Why am I covering that? I was born with it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's absolutely fine. Same with my like body. I've naturally got bigger thighs, so I don't want to change the way that I am because it would make me physically ill. Like, I think it's just so important to like work on yourself in that way. I find a lot of people online, I find online creators one of the best things for this, whereas obviously some people compare themselves. Like, I adore Lucy Wood, Chessie King. They are the best people if you're looking to find body confidence and self-care and self-confidence things. I think meditation is super like good. Mindfulness exercises, which you can find online for free. I just honestly think there are so many things on social media. If you just train your mindset into thinking these people are actually going to help me rather than me sit and compare myself to them, I think I just look at social media as like my little saviour, because it sort of was when I started my YouTube and my blogging. So I sort of like see the positive side of it. I'm like, there's so many creators out here who are making me feel good for who I am and good for being different and looking different. So yeah, I hope that little ramble sort of helped. Like, I know I'm not the best at this sort of advice, but I'm trying, I guess. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna move on to mascara. So I'm using the mascara from Makeup Revolution. It's in this like gorgeous gold, rose gold packaging. I'm just gonna pop some on my lashes. So someone has said advice for vlogging at uni. So obviously when I first started vlogging at uni, I was super scared because everyone at sixth form had taken the piss out of me. Everyone since I'd started my channel, no one really had anything nice to say until I started growing and becoming successful from it, which is obviously quite ironic. But yeah, so I got quite a lot of shit for it, so I was well nervous about starting when I went to uni. However, I'm so happy I documented my entire uni experience. Just think, I can watch this back for the rest of my life. Like, I can watch my entire uni journey, and I just think that's amazing. Like, you can literally vlog on your phone. You don't have to have any fancy equipment. I started vlogging on my phone for about a year before I ended up buying a camera. Just take it slow. Like, when you've made close friends, I think just tell them. I never like specifically told people in my uni flat actually found out before I told them because of like social media, and also they'd heard me vlogging in my room when I first got there. I was like obviously talking to the camera about how I was feeling about moving in and like my first week, and people would just hear me talking to myself and then started to catch on that I was probably like talking to a camera and no one. So yeah, and also in terms of like vlogging in public, I get a lot of questions about this. I used to be shit scared, but now I literally don't care. Just don't look at anyone as you're walking, because that's what used to put me off. Like I used to look around whilst I was vlogging, and then people would catch your eye and like pull weird faces. But then I'm literally like, I'm not gonna, one, I'm probably not gonna see you again. Two, I'm doing this for me. Like I want to vlog my life and my experiences, so why am I gonna let someone's little scowl or little comment ruin what I love doing? So yeah, that's the way I sort of look at it, and I hope that helps put into perspective what I was trying to say. And then I'm just going to use this Estee Lauder lip gloss, I think, because I just want to go with something light on my lips. This is Pink Innocence. It's like a shimmery little lip gloss. It's just a mini. You can probably buy the full thing, but I think I just got this in like a magazine or something years ago. Okay, last question. Were you nervous people may know you because of your vlog, so you never get to have first impressions with people? So this really made me think, because I've never actually sat and thought about this before. Like, it is kind of weird that if people see me in the street, they have like a perception of me. And when I was in Guatemala, me and my friends on our last night actually did a first impressions of each other, and it really made me nervous because I was like, I have no idea what people thought of me. And like one of the girls said that she thought me and Neve were really edgy, and I couldn't stop laughing because I'm the most uncool basic bitch. Like I just am the most unedgy person in the entire world. So obviously that sort of started to make me think about stuff like YouTube. Like, what do people actually think about me if they see me walking in the street or just from my videos? Because everyone is a slightly different off camera. Like I'm probably the most like myself I possibly can be, but of course I'm gonna say stuff and do stuff differently in person, just because I can't get my entire personality in a 15-minute video compared to when I'm out spending an entire day with someone, if you know what I mean. So I think you just have to keep your mind open when you meet new people and just try and keep a fresh brain on. I hope people like me, like, and don't think that I'm a weirdo, or I don't know, like I just don't know what is everyone's impression of me. I'd love for you to comment down below like what you think about me. Be as honest as you want, be as brutal as you want, because I've had hate comments, lovely comments throughout the years of doing YouTube, and I'd love to know what you personally think. Don't let anyone change your opinions down below. I'd just love to know. But anyway, I am very happy to be back on YouTube. I'm going to be filming loads over the next few days so that I can get these up in time for the holiday that I'm going on. I want to get my main channel back into action. I've got loads of ideas. It's just finding the time, and obviously having no camera was a massive issue. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you enjoy this style of video. Subscribe down below if you're new, and I will see you super soon for another video. Bye.